ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new series on the channel. We are doing Journeyman for another year. Now, we're going to play this one a little bit different because EAFC 24 is just around the corner. We don't have a lot of time to complete a new series. So this one is going to be quite sped up. The idea here is, first and foremost, we're taking a hold of Inter Miami in the MLS. We've got Messi, we've got Busquets, and hopefully that will help us. But what I want to do is simulate basically a full season per episode. We'll try and get some gameplay in where we can, maybe finals and that kind of stuff, just to see how the youngsters are going, because obviously what this is all about is getting that first international job offer and then building a super squad to go to the World Cup and see how many World Cups we can win along the way. I think we should be able to get 3 in. So we will start here with Inter Miami. We will get some Youth Academy players in. And basically what I want to do is spend some time here with Inter Miami. And once we've won a title, we'll go and find a job somewhere else. And we'll just continue on building superstar squads along the way with youth talent. Hopefully not get fired. And yeah, see what international job we can get. Build that squad. And let's win some trophies. So let's jump into the first season. Right, I won't be changing the formation for the clubs. We will set up our international team how we want to play. But yeah, no, this squad looks pretty decent with Messi at a 91, Busquets 85. They are going to decline pretty quickly. We could use a new goalkeeper and maybe a left winger. Not a lot of options here in the reserves. And we probably need to sell some off, try and make some cash. And ideally, I'd like to just bring Youth Academy players in. But, you know, something like a decent goalkeeper could definitely help us out. So we'll make do with what we've got here to start with, see how we fare. We'll check in along the way, see how the team is traveling, and of course, try and get a game or two in if we can. I am playing on ultimate difficulty for this one, but I feel like I might lower the minutes. Usually I play 6-minute halves. We've seen on EAFC that the squad battle games have been reduced to 4 minutes. Sometimes that can tell you about the tuning of the gameplay. So maybe we'll try 4 or 5-minute halves when we get into some gameplay. We'll see how that pans out for us. Because if you did watch the Youth Edition or our Rejected Regen Rebuild series, you can see some of those games we were scoring 12, 13 goals, and that feels a little bit OP. So let's jump into this one and see what we can do first and foremost with Inter Miami and wait for that first all-important international job offer. Right, and as for scouting, I have a list of the international teams that are available in FIFA 23. So we will only be scouting those countries. So to start with, we're going to the USA, Mexico, and Canada, keeping that North American flair going here in the MLS. Hopefully we find some talent. And yeah, once that international job offer comes in, we'll definitely be scouting that one in every single report. And then we'll try and build up some of the, you know, the lower ranked squads so that it's a little bit more competitive once we do get into those World Cups. Let's get moving. Right, what do we have in the current Youth Academy? Ivanov from Russia looks pretty tragic, so we'll release him straight away. Kaya, 65 to 89, not going to do it for me. And Powell from England, 73 or 71. No, that's a no thank you. We do have Alex Tremblay, a big American, 6'4", 63 overall. We're going to try and turn him into a striker. And, well, geez, if we get the USA job, that could be brilliant. We'll have to wait and see if that pans out. Right, our Youth Academy reports are back after 3 months. Let's have a look at what is tracking. Aiden King, a 6'5" goalkeeper, 73 to 89 potential. Shane Wilson from USA, 6'2", 70 to 86. Joey Woods, 6'4" from the USA, 75 to 94. So he's probably better than Wilson. We don't want to, you know, make the academy too big, so we'll release Wilson. If they're from different countries, we can hold on. We've got Patrick Johnson here as well. 6'7", so he's a big unit, but 68 to 84. I think Wood's a better option, so we will release Johnson. Right back, Stephen White, 74 to 90. Nathan Murphy, 67 to 83. Not really going to cut it there, so we'll release him. Aguila from Mexico, 59, rated 72 to 92 potential. Jose Cook from the USA, 68 to 94 will hold. And of course, Tremblay is a striker now, 88 to 94 potential. We have sent the youth staff out once again. This time we're in Australia, Austria, and China. Just trying to navigate our way through some of the smaller countries to start with and start building their talent pools. Standings-wise, 3 months in, we've played 4 games, won 2, lost 2, and sit in 8th position in our conference. Gonna have to start really hitting our straps. We are doing training, and it looks like it's costing us another 3 months and another lot of talent. But we do need to clear some out here. Aiden King, 77 to 83. He's turned 18, 55 overall. Probably not going to make the cut there, even for Canada, so we'll release him. Joe Wood looking all right, 62 overall, 76 to 90. We pick up Xin Jin from China, 6'4", grey hair, 78 to 94 potential. Killian Haas from Austria, 57 overall, 71 to 94. Faulkner from Australia, 71 to 94. Stephen White, 77 to 83. Not good enough there. See you later. Nichols from Australia, 77 to 94. 66 overall is solid. Aguilar has dropped to an 81. We're going to release him. Stefan Kaiser, 77 to 94. Schmidt, 75 to 94. So some good Austrians floating about. Tremblay's hit a 67. Jürgen Oer, 79 to 94. Jose Cook, 75 to 89. And a Chinese striker in Fen Sheng, 73 to 94 potential. This time we've gone to Croatia, Denmark, and Finland for talent. And we have made a signing, the Canadian goalkeeper in Boyan, 75 rated, just to try and help this team out a little. They're struggling. Right, standings-wise, where are we sitting? 12th. Oh, it's rough. MESSI is not scoring goals. Right, we splashed some cash, about 24 million from Manchester United. Fred has joined us here at Inter Miami. Just needed a centre midfielder. With simulating, it tries to put random players in that, we don't have any centre mids. So we did need someone because, someone's got to help MESSI out. He's already dropped to a rating. Right, I have sold Josef Martinez for 9.2 million. A 29-year-old's gone to Strasbourg. I think that opens up the opportunity for Tremblay to come here into the first team. He's a little bit lower rated, but should get some decent growth with the amount of minutes that he will get now. Right, so we do have Tremblay now. No real backups. Jean can come in, as can Robinson. But, we are a little bit low rated here in regards to our reserves. So we do need some of those Youth Academy players coming through quicker rather than later. Miller's on a red card. Right, unfortunately, we miss out. I am simulating week by week, but Joe Wood pulled the pin. I think he was a goalkeeper. 3 months have passed, though, so let's have a look at the current academy. Shinjin, 61, 80 to 94 potential. Looks pretty solid, coming along nicely. We pick up Tavo Kanunanen from Finland, 58 overall, 68 to 94 potential left wingback. We've got Killian Haas up to a 58, 83 to 94. Looks pretty solid. Faulkner as well, 78 to 92. We pick up Mario Jovanovic from Croatia, 74 to 94 potential. And Jankovic, 76 to 94 potential. And Jovanovic, another one. So there's two Jovanovics here. 67 overall cam, 67 to 93 potential. And that's the kind of lad that could probably come in and do a job. But we don't play with a cam, so let's see if we can convert him. Hugh Nichols up to a 67, 80 to 90 potential. Damien Dahl, we picked up 69 to 89 potential. Schmitty, 79 to 87, has dropped away a little bit. Jürgen Orr is 84 to 94. Kaiser, 82 to 92. Cook, 80 to 86. And Zhang, 82 to 92. So we've got some solid options here. We could probably bring in Hugh Nichols. Let's get him promoted up. Jovanovic will wait. We're going to try and turn him into a winger, and the rest will hold in the academy. To be fair, I just looked at what we had currently on the bench, and Xin Yin would be our second-string goalkeeper at a 61. So we are going to promote him because he's higher rated, and I do need a backup striker, but all these lads are quite low rated. Oh, we'll have to hold for now. Youth staff has been sent out to Ghana. They are in the game this year, Hungary and Iceland. And that signing of Fred certainly has helped us. We've moved up to 4th position in the Eastern Conference with maybe 1 or 2 games left before we head to the playoffs. Right, so we do manage to finish 3rd in the Eastern Conference, 34 games played. New England finished top of the Eastern Conference. Western Conference is Seattle on top with 75 points. So we move into round 1 where we do have DC United to take on. Right, so we managed to beat DC United 4-3 in the first round of the playoffs. We move into the semi-finals where we beat Philadelphia 2-1. We go to the conference finals and we beat New England 1-0. And that takes us to the MLS final where we will be taking on Seattle Sounders. So we will get some gameplay into this one to see if we can lift the trophy. If we do lift the trophy, we can move to a new job offer. But still haven't got that international job offer, which is odd. Maybe if we win a trophy, someone will come knocking. Let's get towards this game See if we can beat Seattle and win this MLS title. Right, before we do jump in, let's see if there's anyone worth bringing up. Yes, this one looks good. Nemanja Jovanovic, 68 overall right winger. Definitely can help us out with a bit of squad depth, so let's promote him up. Schmidt not quite ready, and yeah, the rest are a little bit low rated. We will look at them at the end of the season, but okay, that's a signing. Right, time to take on the Sounders for the MLS trophy. Of course, we've got Tremblay up top, Nichols from the academy on the left-hand side. And, well, Busquets has dropped to an 81. Jeez, he's had a fall from grace. Messi still at an 89. Should be able to play a role, and Fred at an 80. Surely we've got a decent enough squad to try and get through this one. We've dropped it to 5-minute halves, and we are on ultimate difficulty. Let's see if we can lift this trophy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go, the MLS Cup final. And, well, we've done it the hard way to kind of get here. We sort of played our role and managed to find our way to a final. Busquets leads the lads out. And into Miami, a lovely shade of pink. Seeing if DK can get the first trophy on this long, long journey. Some star-studded players out here. Look at the size of Tremblay. He is a big unit. Hopefully we can find him here today. A trophy in our first season would be nice. Let's have a red-hot crack. Into Miami with a corner. Lionel Messi lifts one in, looks for big Tremblay! Oh! 1-0 into Miami. Messi to the young American. It's a big finish from Big Tremblay. And Messi will have another assist for the season. We will check the stats in the conclusion of this one, but there's a lovely ball inside, and Big Tremblay gets huge in the box. And it is 1-0 to Inter Miami. Get in, lad. Big finish. A sign of things to come. Slips one through for Fred. He kept on running. He played inside. Tremblay gets it down. Oh, he's missed. Christoph. And there is half time. It is 1-0 to Inter Miami, thanks to a good header from Tremblay. Yodlet. Miller. Busquets. Jomota. Negri. Jomota. Tremblay. Lays it off. There's Busquets. Gets the biscuits. Gets the finish. 2-0 into Miami. Busquets with the finish. And it's 2-0. DK well on his way to taking this team to a title. His first season in charge. Sergio Busquets breaks the line. It's vintage from the Biscuits. And it's 2-0 to Inter Miami. Get in. Miller. Yadlet. Messi. Oh, what a touch. There's Fred. Plays it out in front. Tremblay! Oh, good save. No one can get in there from Miami. Oh, no one marking up. And Seattle with a sniff. It's 2-1. Defense is the best policy, but there was no defending going on there. Yedlin got absolutely turned on a dime. And Boyan's been beaten. Yedlin misses a tackle, and then the defense at 6s and 7s. You just leave a man completely unmarked in the box. You're just asking for trouble. I can tell you what, Busquets would not be doing that. It's 2-1. Takes his man on. Does well, Lionel. Still keeps pushing. We'll drive this one in. Tremblay! Oh! That should be signed, sealed, and delivered. Messi to Tremblay again. It's 3-1 into Miami. The bench is cleared. The boys are ready to party. DK's in there as well. Get in, lads. Ah, what a finish. Just the absolute skill of Lionel Messi here to take the team on. And just seeing the youngster, only what, 16 years of age, 17 maybe now. And it was a clinical finish from Tremblay on the volley. He is going to be something serious in the future. 3-1. And there is the whistle. A title in Season 1 for DK in charge of Inter Miami. And it means we can go and look for a new job already. But our first piece of silverware in this Journeyman campaign. Alex Tremblay is definitely going to be someone we keep an eye on. 2 goals in the final. MESSI, just vintage, and Busquets with a goal as well. And we do get ourselves a title in Season 1. A perfect start here to this Journeyman campaign. Still waiting for that international job offer, but maybe they'll come a-knocking now. The fact that we've got ourselves our first piece of silverware. Who's the captain? Busquets? I think so. There we go, the MLS trophy. He's in the cabinet. We're into Miami. And we'll take that one. Let's go, lads. Bigger and better things ahead. That is a good way to start this campaign. Champions of the MLS. Oh, a dominating performance in the end. 64% possession, 10 shots. Both keepers were called into action with 13 interceptions and 4 tackles from Inter Miami. And we take the biscuits. Player performances. MESSI with 2 assists gets player of the match at 8.6. Tremblay got 2 goals and an assist, but still only an 8.3. We made no substitutions in this game. Right then, with us looking to move on, we have pulled in some players, and the 15-year-olds might get stuck here. I will look to promote them if we can before we do take a new job. But I think we just need to promote as many as we can from here. So Kununen can be promoted. Jankovic can be promoted. Dahl can be promoted. Or promoted. Kaiser promoted. Cook promoted. Zhang promoted. And we did pick up Norbert Kiss. He looks pretty decent. 63 overall, 73 to 94 potential, only 5'6". So an interesting striker there. Now, if any of these lads turn 16 before we move on, we will try to move them into the first team as well, because Victor Johaj from Hungary, 6'5", looks like a very decent keeper to come through. Top scorer in the MLS this season. We weren't prolific, that's for sure. Let's have a look here. Nothing in the top 25. Oh no, MESSI, he's there. He's got 14. Okay, that makes sense. Assist, MESSI with 15. So yeah, running the show. Jean Mota with 5, Fred with 5, and clean sheets. Boyan, we've got 11 clean sheets, so that's pretty decent for our goalkeeper. Right, so before we go looking, let's have a quick look at the squad. Boyan, 75. DeSantos is leaving, but Jin, an exciting prospect, so someone to look out if we do play or get China. Kanunen's only 58. What else have we got here? Jankovic is only 58. Just really looking at the youngsters that we've managed to bring through. Not a lot, to be fair, in the first season. Nichols at a 67, showing great potential for Australia. Jovanovic showing great potential at a 68. Dahl doesn't have a potential. Tremblay has potential to be special, of course, up to a 69. Kiss, an exciting prospect, 63. Zhang's only 58. Cook, 57. Kaiser. So we don't know what their potentials are just yet, but hopefully something decent. And they've got a lot of strikers here now. So, yeah, 35-man squad. And it's time to go and see what jobs are available here for DK. Now, interestingly enough, it is November, so we're probably midway through most of the European seasons. We do get offered the LA job. We won't be taking that in the MLS. Portugal. Okay, so we've got the Portuguese league here. Benfica currently sit in 4th, win the league title. Porto sit in 1st, win the league title. Sporting, 3rd, win the league title. Gil Vicente? I don't know. They sit 11th. They want a mid-table finish. That could be a shout. SC Braga sit in 2nd, finishing a Champions League spot. Aroca sit in 8th. Okay, so out of Aroca, they're in 8th. Vicente, Gil Vicente. Oh, I'm just going to murder this name, aren't I? But sitting in 11th, I think that is the one we're going to take on. So they've got 5 million. Ugh, it's going to be a struggle, but let's apply for this job. Right, 41 grand a week. We're going to the Portuguese league. Right, so we're going to wrap things up here. Sitting in 12th is, we'll learn how to say this, but I'm going to go with Gil Vicente. Yeah, we've got our work cut out for us. The transfer window is shut, so it's all about bringing in youth until that January window, which, I mean, we're in November, near the end of November, so only a few more weeks, but there's not a lot of cash. We'll have to look at what this squad has got and see if we can start lifting them up the table. I can't see us winning a title here in our first season. It's a step up, you'd feel, in quality. But, yeah, a real chance here for DK to build some momentum and still looking for that first international job. That's where we leave you. That's episode 1 done and dusted. Hopefully you enjoyed the format. We will see you in the next one. Thumbs up if you did like it. Just leave me an emoji in the comments. Let's get some, some interaction. And we'll see you in the next video. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. The Sparring DK channel now has Patreon, and if you feel like just going that little extra step to help, the channel grow, you can go across to the website, pledge your allegiance to myself, and for $1 a month, you're basically putting it in a jar and allowing for us to go and buy some more beers and record some more beer drinking episodes. Thank you very much to the current lads that have gone ahead and supported the channel. Absolutely tremendous to see anybody willing just to give that $1 a month at this stage. I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart. You really will make a difference in the future. So jump across there if you're that way inclined to the Patreon channel. Sign up today and we'll see if we can get some extra beer drinking episodes for you at home. Now, if you are looking for some more content, we've got a couple of videos. One here, and if you want to subscribe, there's a button right there. So go ahead, subscribe, and you'll be notified when the videos go live. Make sure you put on that notifications bell. We'll see you next time.